Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson revealed on Sunday's edition of This Week that he will seek the Republican presidential nomination in 2024, making him the third declared candidate behind ex-President Donald Trump, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy. Hutchinson has emerged as a prominent conservative Trump critic and believes that he can steer the GOP back from the Trump abyss. "I have made a decision, and my decision is I'm going to run for President of the United States," Hutchinson told ABC News host Jonathan Karl. "While the formal announcement will be later in April, in Bentonville, Arkansas, I want to make it clear to you, Jonathan, I am going to be running. And the reason is, I've traveled the country for 6 months, I hear people talk about the leadership of our country. I'm convinced that people want leaders that appeal to the best of America, and not simply appeal to our worst instincts." ABC noted that, ahead of his presidential announcement, Hutchinson, a Republican, spent several days in the first-in-the-nation caucus state of Iowa, stirring speculation that he intended to enter into what he acknowledged is a tense national political landscape. Hutchinson said that running for president is still about retail politics in many of these states, and also, "This is one of the most unpredictable political environments that I've seen in my lifetime. So my message of experience, of consistent conservatism and hope for our future in solving problems that face Americans, I think that resonates." Hutchinson also stated that he thinks that Trump's indictment in New York means that he should forego his White House bid. "I mean, first of all, the office is more important than any individual person. And so for the sake of the office of the presidency, I do think that's too much of a sideshow and distraction, and he needs to be able to concentrate on his due process, and there is a presumption of innocence," Hutchinson said. "I've always said that people don't have to step aside from public office if they're under investigation, but if it reaches the point of criminal charges that have to be answered, the office is always more important than a person. And so, there's some consistency there. And I do believe if we're looking at the presidency and the future of our country, then we don't need that distraction."